from Terrorland.
Terror and horror, and I don't know what I'm trying to do.
I was telling Melody that the blood on the screen is from the really, really, really long fall Michelle had.
Yes. Should I re-say this? Always at my side. And curse with me, my dears.
Turned into a Southern Belle.
So we're tumbling. According to Jade, this is the our bloody faces.
Yeah, from a super long fall.
Yes.
Have fun.
My consciousness, wavering like a ship at sea, is slowly drawn back to the surface. With each new breath, feeling gradually returns to my fingers. I can hear the pattering of rain from somewhere, and the sound of a crackling fire. This reminds me of our first video. What the heck? Ooh, this music is, wow, okay. It takes me a moment to realize I am in the very same spot where I first awoke. I don't know how I got here, but I'm sitting in a rocking chair, hunched forward. Oh, that reminds me of that one bad ending, and I'm scared. I don't like this.
It's okay. Or not okay.
My head feels like someone filled it with rocks, and I'm having difficulty focusing. Wow, our head really did get hit.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I just imagine him tumbling and he's like hitting everything down the wall.
Oh
gosh. Sorry.
My joints are creaking, and I feel like I'm going to vomit. A suffocating odor hangs over the room. What is this? Giselle. Giselle! Everything comes back to me all at once. That's right! I watched Morgana kidnap her. I watched the witch drag her into the darkness, unable to reach her hand. Oh my gosh, I'm so like antsy that I can't read. Where are you, Morgana? Ugh. I know you're there, cackling as you look down on me. Say something, witch! I will find you, and I will take her back. Ugh. What on earth? I don't like. Liquid is not fun. There's a pool of liquid at my feet, rising just a short, Is
the place flooding?
I don't know. It's reminding me of Sea of Thieves all of a sudden. There's a pool of liquid at my feet, rising just short of my ankles. It's sticky and uncomfortably warm. Oh, it's blood, it's blood, I don't want it. Blood. Every step I take, splat noises. It's Bestia. Blood.
It is.
The mansion has taken on a very different face from when Giselle was leading me through its halls. Oh, I don't like that squirt noise. Mm-hmm. Blood of an unknown origin not only covers the floor, but also streams down the walls and drips from the ceiling. I'm speechless as I behold the dreadful scene. Every breath I take tastes and smells of rest. It's all so unreal, beyond my comprehension. All I can do is stare, aghast, feeling like I might pass out. Giselle, are you seeing this? This same twisted nightmare as me? An image of her floating alone in a vast sea of blood flashes through my mind. That vision kicks me into motion. I promise, I will come for you. So please, just hang in there for a little longer. I begin walking, or more accurately, dragging my heavy feet forward. The constant splashing of blood against my ankles grates at my already taut nerves. Morgana told me to find my way to her, and I can think of only one place she would be. She and Giselle must be there.
The tower? Or the chapel?
I don't want to see this place filled with blood. I thought this was a nice stained glass window.
No, not today.
The stained glass window is splattered with blood too. It creates trails like streams of tears running down the Archangel's face. I give the window a brief glance before making my way to the door leading to the observation tower. Of course, it's where everything happened. However, why won't it open? There shouldn't be a lock. So why? Lustrous black chains seal the metal door. I can recall no such obstruction present during either of my life or my time here after. What on earth is going on in this house? No, that's not important right now. What matters is making it through this door. Dang it! I pull and push, but the chains won't give an inch. They feel sturdy, enough that I probably couldn't cut through them either. There has to be some way. I consider giving up here and scouring the rest of the house, but I'm convinced the tower is my best chance. The fact that it's sealed now when it hadn't been before feels like a challenge, more than a deterrent. I trace a length of chain with my hand, and at the other end of it, I find a peculiar-looking lock into which the ends of several chains have been fed. There are 3 keyholes. Morgana fashioned a custom lock just for this. I need to find 3 keys to open the door then. But I have no idea where to begin my search. I lived here for more than 10 years, and yet I feel like I've stepped into a strange land. No, it's not the same house. Searching blindly is only going to waste time, and the longer I take, the more danger she's in. I met someone before who had a key. The painting! It was before I had reclaimed myself, when I was exploring the mansion alone. Think, Michelle. Who was it? I don't know. The painting didn't have a name yet. The painting.
Yeah, let's go, buddy boy. I gotta remember how he talks.
Oh man, he was like flirt, kinda very...
A little flirty.
Yeah. Like everything else in this house, the painting is covered in blood. That depicts a serene, rural landscape, only makes the contrast that much grimmer. I remember talking to this painting, assuming I wasn't hallucinating. I have a question for you. Are you awake? Please, wake up. Can you hear my voice? Come on. Please, say something. You reside here, in this house, like the witch, don't you? You've been here with her all this time, haven't you? Then you must know how to get into the observation tower. About the 3 keys I need to open the lock. I need to get into the tower. Please, tell me where I can find the keys. Wait, actually, I wonder if this painting was Morgana's servant before Giselle.
Oh.
Yeah, because he said he was sorry for what he had done, and he didn't know if he could ever make up for it practically, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's because he was Morgana's servant, maybe, Giselle, maybe.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because Giselle felt like she was trapped in leading all these people into horrible misfortunes when she became the maid. So maybe this was Morgana's toy before the maid.
Maybe.
Even
That's
though-
interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thought.
Okay, anyway, sorry, as we go on. Say something, dang it! Answer my question!
Someone there.
What's the matter?
I feel kind of strange. Did the witch do something to me?
Please, get a hold of yourself.
Everything's all red. I can't stand it. I don't remember using that color.
I reach my hand up to wipe as much blood off the canvas as possible, but I can't even smear it with my sleeve, let alone get it off.
You're wasting your time. But the thought that counts. Anyway, you had a question for me. Go on, I'm listening.
I guess the painting isn't on the witch's side then? The door to the observation tower has been locked. I need to gather keys, I think. That's my assumption, since the lock has 3 keyholes. Do you know of any such keys? And if so, could you tell me where they might be?
Keys.
Please, stay with me. You're the only one I can ask for help.
Keys. I'm guessing this is probably probably in some way connected to her past.
Her past?
You know the events the witch is always cursing about. What happened between her and those 30 men?
What happened between them?
The keys are probably with the 3 of them.
So Mel,
Yakopo, and Yaki-sama. Yukimasa.
Yaki-sama.
The 3 shadows. You must have seen them.
3 men. Shadows.
Find them. And you'll probably find the keys too. But watch yourself. They aren't likely to trust you easily. I think the depth of their sins grows greater the farther you go. Visit them in order. The first one probably won't be a problem.
Mel.
Man, he's such a sweet boy. What the heck did he do?
I know, what did he do?
So tell me something. You're Michelle, aren't you?
What?
I've wanted to apologize to you for so long.
Oh, no! Wait! Oh, what do you mean? Do you know me? What did you want to apologize for?
Maybe it was the servant in the cabin.
Tell me, please! Could you be? But why? How? When everything else is finished, I'm going to need to visit this painting again. But now, I have other things to do. The painting gave me a hint about where to find the keys. I don't know anything about this past Morgana has with the 3 men. I never asked about herself. Why, I never asked her about herself after all. So maybe I'm going to end up having to do something more than simply take Giselle back. Has Has our involvement with the witch caused us to be swept up in her twisted maelstrom of fate? Regardless, I need to get to work. The painting said to visit them in order. I assume he was referring to the order I entered the 3 doors?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the rose garden, right? Would
Obviously.
be Melly boy.
Baby boy, what did you do?
I wonder what happens when you go out of order. I think Bestia was second, right? Yeah. Okay, so it would probably be garden, den, cellar.
Oh, no. Because
Bestia was found in the cellar. Why do we always think the opposite?
I don't know, like, keep confusing the two.
We always get those ones mixed up. Okay, going to the outside of the rose garden, guys. I'm so scared.
This is so weird.
Oh my gosh, I didn't expect all the stories to, like, be brought into it again, but we keep going through them again and again.
Yeah. Because
Crazy.
Morgana has some pent-up unresolved issues.
She has some issues with these guys. She just got us involved. We're just, oh gosh. Oh gosh. I make my way to the rose garden. The corridor leading there is a mess, and the wooden door is rotting away. I can smell the flowers on the other side. Everything is different from when I was alive. From when Giselle planted and raised that single rose. Oh, I'm scared, Jade. Help.
It's okay. Help. Girl, help me.
A scene from the past spreads out before me. The field of once proudly flourishing roses is now withered and gray. Knowing how beautiful it had once been only makes it that much more dispiriting. A bitter breeze brushes past me. Solitude hangs over the garden like a thick fog eating away at me.
This isn't what I wanted. Someone, get me out of here. Oh God, tell me that I'm not the bad one here.
A young man's shadow stands off to the side, muttering listlessly to himself. I recognize his voice. Do you have the key? The boy and I have never met, but I feel like I know him quite well. Like we have been acquainted for many years. I know how polite and mild-mannered he is. I know how kind and how vulnerable, how human his heart is. However, very little of that boy seems to remain.
This isn't what I wanted. Oh God.
Please, answer me.
Someone, get me out of here. Tell me that I'm not the bad one here.
Answer me. Mel Rhodes! I know that's you!
Huh?
As soon as I say the shadow's name, it turns to face me. I still can't make out much of the detail, but he seems slightly less tenuous now.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
My name is Michelle. I once lived here, in this mansion.
Michelle.
Oh gosh, he thinks it's the other Michelle.
Oh no! Also, what's up with these shadows? Are they like ghosts? Or are they there in purgatory or something? Like, what's going on here?
It's like they're being haunted and stuck in their tragedies.
Yeah.
It's like they're stuck reliving the same tragedy over and over again. I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't know. Anyway, I know that name. I know it very well. But something's not right. You look different from the Michelle I remember.
I am not the Michelle you know. Our names simply sound the same.
Oh, that makes sense. She would never come see me.
Oh, poor baby.
Well, they're half siblings anyway.
Not down this one again. Oh my gosh. I have a question for you. Do you have the key to the observation tower?
I do.
Would you please give it to me? I need to get into the tower.
And what do you need there?
There's someone there that I need to find.
That's all?
It may not sound like much to you, but it means a great deal to me.
You're not one of her prisoners, then?
No. I came here of my own will.
To find this person?
Exactly.
Then maybe you can help me.
Oh no.
Dang, we have to... I do not want to save Yuki Masa.
He's an actual psycho.
Yeah.
And Yukopo? I mean, I feel a little bad about Yukopo.
A crazy psycho murderer.
Gosh. Mel's the only one I want to help out of the three of them.
No.
Gosh dang. Help you? How?
Set me free. Convince her to release me from this place.
Oh my gosh, you're talking to Morgana, you cursed her. I don't think so.
I'm begging you.
I don't think so.
He's not going anywhere.
The anguish emanating from the boy's shadow is so thick, it causes me to recoil. There's a thread of dark depression in his voice. Has he been imprisoned here for hundreds of years like Giselle?
Dang. Promise me, you'll get me out of here.
Am I even equipped to judge whether that would be a good decision or not? All I know of him is his time in the mansion during the Era of Roses. I know nothing else of his life. I don't even know if I would be capable of keeping such a promise. Do I have the strength to save anyone other than her?
Do you absolutely need the key? You won't agree to help me without it, will you?
What?
I dropped it.
Oh my gosh, Mel.
Over there.
Derp? Huh? The boy is pointing at a thick bramble of roses. Despite the flowers themselves being wilted, the thorns are still sharp.
Yep. It was an accident, I swear. But I didn't want to scratch at my arm, so I left it there. You baby. It's not my fault there are so many thorns.
Oh my gosh, he's irritating me. I'm gonna beat you up, Mel.
Maybe he was...
I feel like he saw it all happen, whatever happened, and then he
didn't
just...
stand up for Morgana or something.
and he constantly just was like, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong, and... that's a whole nother kind of sin in a way. That's a whole nother...
I guess he didn't stand up for what was right because he wanted to save himself.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a natural kind of want to do. And,
come on, don't be a coward.
Gosh. But, I want to know what happened to Morgana, but I really don't want to know at the same time.
I'm afraid to know what happened to Morgana. Because even Giselle's like, that's messed up. It made her depressed.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like, Maybe that's why she's so attached to Giselle, though, because she's, the first one who actually has been like, what happened to you? I want to...
Yeah.
But at the same time, Morgana's toxic, so Giselle's kind of like, I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh. I really want to hit this boy.
Say it with more aggression.
Thank you.
I really want to hit this boy.
I felt the same way, though, Michelle.
Dang, we were swooning over here.
I know. We were like, oh, this little big boy. I really want to hit this boy. Why couldn't you have just said so?
Because I thought, if I didn't have the key, that you wouldn't help me.
Stupid. There is only so much I can do, regardless of whether you have the key.
To be fair, in a sense, we don't... Maybe he's been going through this torturous state for years on end, too.
No, I agree.
So... I mean, you just said that, but I'm just agreeing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
With what you said before.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just giving him an excuse for being so lame.
I cannot promise you anything. nor can I be the judge of you.
I see.
Yeah, it's like we're in a purgatory. This is like where judgments are happening. It's so weird. I do not have enough information to make such a decision. Cheap promises and superficial kindness will only serve to destroy the both of us.
Hey, he's straightforward.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to retrieve the key.
What? You'll never get it out of those thorns.
I don't care if it's at the bottom of the ocean. I will have that key.
I love Michelle so much.
I know.
You're wasting your time.
I approach the bramble, reaching out for it with my right hand. From behind me, I can sense the boy watching. First, I attempt to spread the tangled, thorn-ridden stems so that I can put my arm in without injuring myself. But they seem to be made out of iron rather than plant, and my efforts prove mostly fruitless. The only opening is barely large enough to fit an arm in that resembles the toothy mouth of a beast. Yuki-sama!
Ugh. I'm not looking forward to seeing him again.
Watch me dodge him again. Oh my gosh. Looking around the garden, I can't find anything that looks remotely useful. Oh my gosh.
So everything around you can have.
Man, that would be nice. If only. Looking around the garden, I can't find anything that looks remotely useful. I guess my only option is reaching in. That's not going to stop me. I lean down, inserting my right arm into the thorny cavern. I would do my left, even though I'm not a lefty. Like, I would rather...
It's better to risk your non-dominant.
Yeah, I think so. Immediately, they begin ripping at my sleeve and gashing at my flesh.
Ugh.
Blood spills down my arm. I'm long since dead, no longer human, but the pain is still agonizing, still very much real. Giselle, she doesn't bleed, she doesn't feel pain. Am I not the same as her then? That doesn't matter right now. Focus on getting the stupid key.
Oh.
Ugh. 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 Streams of crimson spread through the steel-like tangle, gnawing at my arm like a ravenous animal. Where the heck is the key? The thorny stems are twisted and layered, so thick I can't see inside at all. As I dig around blindly, I start losing feeling in my arm.
Oh, Michelle.
It's an endless deluge of pain.
Hey, cut it out. You're going to lose your arm.
I will not stop until I have the key.
Don't ask me for help. He wasn't.
I know. Leave him alone. I wasn't even considering it.
He is. I'm kind of falling for him. He's really going for his woman.
Oh yeah, that's our Michelle, man. I collect what remains of my gradually fading sensation and focus it into my fingers, praying even one of them will brush against the key. Dang it! But as much as I search, as much as I dig, I find nothing so much as resembling a key. Which means it must be deeper than I can reach my arm. Even so, I cannot give up.
Hey,
Please, be quiet right now. I need to focus.
I'm sorry. I do have the key, actually. Mel, I'm gonna backhand you.
Now I understand why Morgana's doing this to you, okay? You know what? You deserve it, okay? Bye. You what?
I'm sorry. It didn't look like you were willing to help even if I gave it to you, so... Plus, she told me not to give it to anyone for any reason.
Hold still so I can beat you!
I didn't mean you any ill will.
You most certainly did.
I'll give you the key, so please have mercy.
Trembling in fear, the boy's shadow sticks out his hand, holding the key. The arm I used to dig through the thorns is so bloody and gashed, I can barely look at it, but it does still function.
Jeez.
And so I take the key from him with my right hand. Key number 1. Yay!
Oh, good.
But now this is going to be concerning because we know she told Mel not to give it to anyone. So I can only imagine what Yuki-sama and Yokopo are gonna do.
Yeah, those two are a bit more tough. Oh, man.
Oh, and now you say that, Mel? Wow! I think you deserve it.
Why couldn't you use your other hand? That's gross.
That's the idea.
You're kind of a jerk, you know.
Says the one who had us go in there! That's a laugh coming from you.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea how much that hurt?
I know. I'm sorry, really.
Sure you are, buddy.
But hey, you're alive, so no big deal, right? Oh,
Mel?
But wait, can you actually say either of us are alive?
You're the one who said it, buddy, okay?
I don't even know anymore.
I do appreciate you for giving me the key, though. Seeing as it seemed to be rather important to you, too.
Hey, is this person you want to get back really worth going through all this for?
She is.
Dang straight.
She's the one person who ever loved me. And she's waiting for me.
I see. You know, I had someone that meant a lot to me too. My sister.
Which one?
Which? The one with flaxen hair, like me. If you happen to see her, do something nice for her, please.
That, I would say, is your responsibility.
Yeah, you're right.
But I'll keep it in mind.
Thanks.
I think he's trying to give Mel a reason to keep going.
Yeah.
In the tale I witnessed, the boy pushed his sister away. For an understandable reason, admittedly. But now, he seems to bear no grudge for her. Did something else happen between them? Even if it did, I don't have time to ask about it. I'll be on my way.
Alright. Take care. There are 2 more keys.
Why do you know this?
Watch out, though. They're not the most friendly people.
Thank you for reminding us, Mel.
We know. And they'll probably be even more enraged locked up like this.
I appreciate the warning.
If only someone like you had shown up sooner and taken the keys from us. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mel. I'm glad Michelle and us were on the same page. I assume that's what the writers wanted.
Yeah.
How they writ Mel right there. They were like, yeah, we want you to get enraged at this little boy that you once loved.
Dang.
We want you to get mad at him.
Turns out we're the puppets all
And
along.
we're the puppet.
We kind of are. But anyway.
After bidding me farewell, the boy's phantom dissipates into the shadows of the rose garden. I wonder if he's gone back to mindlessly muttering his regrets.
Probably.
I should get going. How far are we?
It's been about an hour?
Yeah,
Almost.
40 minutes.
Dang.
I think we should end it here.
Okay.
Alright, guys. No, Yukimasa's
Yukimasa's
next.
up next. Ready for
So,
Crazy Town. Let's go.
Bestia up next. Have fun. Good luck with that cliffhanger. Sorry.
Again.
Again. Can't help it. This story kind of leaves you.